Good evening. Here is the world news from our studio BGI TV, Baba Bagade Imo TV. I am yours faithfully, Morire Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the world news. We have it that interview session with Amzat Oriyomi, or better known as Oriyomi Amzat, with Baba Bagade Imo on our channel. Details to come. Robber kills colleague as Amotekun rescues 17 victims in Ondo. Amotekun Corps seizes 200 cows in Ondo, while Nigeria has leaders seeking 19th century cattle grazing route for Osundare. Boko Haram bandits, Buhari can crush criminal elements. Tinubu, military loyal to Nigeria's democracy, says defense chief. So, breaking story, Boko Haram abducts mobile police officers in Borno. UK government apologizes to Queen for parties on eve of Prince's funeral. On sports, Ghana's Asamoah Gyan tips Nigeria to win AFCON 2021, gives reasons. And still on AFCON, why Super Eagles improved under Ogbabon Moses Simon. Now the news in details. The Ondo State Security Network Agency, known as Amotekun Corps, has said it rescued 17 travelers who were attacked by a gang of robbers along the Ifira Akoko Idon Ani Road in the Akoko Southeast local government area of Ondo State. The Corps said the travelers were going to Abuja from Lagos State on Tuesday when the robbers attacked them at the back portion of the expressway. 2 members of the gang were arrested by men of the Corps, but one died at the hospital. Parading the suspect at the command headquarters of the Corps, Alabaka Akure, the state commander of the Corps, Akogun Adeleye, said the suspect shot at his colleague during an argument after the operation, adding that the robber gave up the ghost at the hospital he was taken to for treatment. Adeleye explained that the robbers engaged in his men in a shootout, but the hoodlums were overpowered and one of them, identified as Musa Jamiu, was arrested. No fewer than 200 cows have been apprehended by operatives of the Ondo State Security Network Agency, also known as Amotekun Corps, in the state. The cows were seized for flouting the anti-open grazing law of the state at the midnight of Thursday at Owenata Dam in Fendore, local government area of the state. The herders who fled from the area after sighting the Corps were said to have led their cow to the dam between 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. According to the commander of the Amotekun Corps in the state, Akogun Adetunji Adeleye, who confirmed the development, said, following the distress calls from the area his men swung into. Our men went in at about 10 p.m. and actually arrested 200 cows and went back to the command at about 12 midnight. Adeleye added that during the operation, 2 underage children were found with the cows, with all the herdsmen fleeing from the area. The Amotekun boss said, with the anti-open grazing law still in force across the state, it was forbidden for the cows to graze at night and for underage to lead the cows. Poet laureate Professor Niyi Osundare has said that more college degrees Nigerians acquire, the farther they tend to be from rational, independent thinking, critical cogitation, clarity of thought, and creative skepticism. He noted that it was the reason the country had leaders who are busy looking for 19th century cattle grazing route at a time their counterpart in Senna climbs are set on the road to Mars and Saturn. The Dawn said this in a statement sent via email to our correspondent on Friday titled Nigeria's Holy Romance with Ignorance. Osundare, I have been both saddened and bewildered by the way our people so characteristically throw science and rationality out of the window in their daily lives as well as their deliberations on matters of great national importance. In all things, domestic and public, personal and political, our dealings are dominated by a disregard for scientific reasoning and a preference for ostentatious and often venal religiosity, and how truly ubiquitous our piety has been. Our rulers pray before they appellate the nation's treasury, they pray before rigging the electoral polls, they pray while perpetrating these acts, they pray when the deeds are done, and then give thanks to the Lord for heading their exploit and prospering their schemes. And we the people curse a sheepish amen while praying to the good Lord to keep blessing them with renewed strength. Do you still wonder why the vehicle of Nigeria's progress is in reverse gear through the top speed towards the Middle Ages by leaders who pray while the people pray? Leaders whose ground superstitions has become the alternative science of a country famous for its aversion to logic. We brought to you, there was a case at BGI TV yesterday on interactive session concerning the update according to the killing of Timothy Adegoke, and the main man in question who is in police custody is known as Abdulrahman Adedoyin, whose hotel, Hilton Hotel Suite in Ile-Ife. The Timothy Adegoke lodged into the hotel for a night for his exams over the night, but to everyone's amazement and surprise, it was his dead body which was buried even before letting the family know or contacting the nearest police station. Adedoyin is still in the police custody in Abuja. It's not even a national story anymore, as the US president is interested and following up the case. So many rumors and bloggers crying, wailing on a crocodile note that yes, Adedoyin knows nothing about it. If truly Adedoyin does not know anything about it, why is his son at large? And why is every information coming out from the CCTV footage showing clarity from the affirmation of the presence of Oriyomi Abzat live at our studio, giving details on what was perpetrated, so time and so time, interviewed by Baba Bagede Imam. Bola Tinubu, a 2023 presidential aspirant, has said President Muhammadu Buhari has the ability to crush Boko Haram and bandit ravage in the north. He, however, claims that insurgents and other criminal elements can only be eliminated through a commitment from Nigerians. Tinubu made the claims during his visit to Governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawali, in Gusau, the state capital, on Thursday. The All Progressive Congress APC national leader was in Gusau to commiserate with the governor over the recent killing in the state. Last week, about 200 people were killed when bandits raided some villages in Bukuyum and Anka local government area of the state. However, Tinubu said, I could offer prayers for the people from anywhere, but coming in person is important. The enemies of knowledge, Boko Haram and other criminal elements, will be defeated through a commitment to humanity. We'll pray for the entire country to be stable, and if the enemies refuse to stop the carnage, we shall eliminate them. We believe in President Muhammadu Buhari's ability to restore law and order and bring back our country to stability and tracks of development. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabor, on Friday pledged the loyalty of the military leadership to democratic rule in the country. Irabor made this known during an interview on Sunrise Daily, a Channel Television's program ahead of the Armed Forces Remembrance Day. Today, I believe that Nigerians are no longer in doubt as to the subordination of the military to civil rule. I believe that no one is in doubt that democracy has come to stay, he said amid the recent military takeover of government in some African countries. I believe that no one is in doubt any longer that the current military leadership, and of course, since the democratization in 1999, that the military is well focused to perform its constitutional role, he said. His statement came amid recent military coup in West African countries such as Mali and Guinea, as well as northeastern nation Sudan. Irabor admitted that some Nigerians might still be struggling with the experience of military involvement in politics in the past. On a breaking story, Boko Haram terrorists have abducted an unspecified number of mobile policemen at the police mobile training school in Limankara Gozo local government area of Borno State. The hometown of Senator Ali Ndume, the chairman Senate Committee on Army. Information available to the Punch revealed that the insurgent fighters attacked the training school around 8:22 on Thursday, and on Thursday the 13th of January in the night, with gun trucks and shots periodically into the air before kidnapping the mobile police instructors. The training school is located 25 kilometers from Woza town. It is a border town between Borno and Madagali LGA of Adamawa State. The attack is coming 7 days after the terrorists attempted to infiltrate the Nigerian army base in Woza, in which they were successfully repelled by men of the Nigerian army. And to foreign story, the UK government on Friday apologized to Queen Elizabeth II after revelations that Prime Minister Boris Johnson's staff broke coronavirus restrictions by partying on the eve of Prince Philip's funeral. It is deeply regrettable that this took place at a time of national mourning, and number 10 Downing Street has apologized to the palace, Johnson's official spokesman told reporters. The message to the 95-year-old head of state is understood to have been sent through official channels by telephone and not personally sent by Johnson, who is under growing pressure to quit after a slew of similar allegations. Johnson has so far tried to weather the storm of public and political outrage, apologizing in Parliament this week for attending one of the events in May 2020. But the two parties in April 16, 2021, as the Queen prepared to bury her husband of 73 years, and revealed by the Daily Telegraph takes the scandal to another level. The newspaper for whom Johnson worked before going into politics is normally supportive of his conservative government. Prince Philip's funeral at Windsor Castle was limited to just 30 guests due to government COVID rules, forcing the Queen to sit alone in the church pew to saw her final farewell. Still on the world news, and before we go, some part of the sports story. Former Ghanaian international Asamoah Gyan has tipped Nigeria to win the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon. In his analysis, the former Ghana Black Stars player said the Super Eagles are the most astounding in the 2014 tournament. Yes, as of today, Nigeria stands out as a team with the will to conquer all oppositions, going by what happened in the match against Egypt, Gyan said while speaking as a guest on SuperSport. He said every other potential winner of the tournament seems to be playing with too much caution, and this explains why most of the matches have not been impressive. But when you look at Nigeria, the show character of a potential champion considering the way they dominated Egypt all through the 90 minutes. Nigeria deserved to score more goals in the match, but they were unlucky in the final quarter. This was a team that had its pre-tournament challenges, as they were unable to have some of their best forwards for the tournament, and playing a strong team like Egypt in the opening match was an acid test, and they excelled. And last quote on the sports story is coming. Super Eagles attacker Moses Simon has given reason for the improvement of the team's performance under Austin Ogwavon. He said these while fielding questions from the reporters in Garoua on Friday. According to him, Ogwavon allows players to display their talent freely. This is coming barely 24 hours to Super Eagles' second game in Group D of the 33rd Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon. The Nigerian team put up an impressive performance to defeat the Pharaohs of Egypt in the opening match of Group D. Super Eagles will play their second game against the Falcons of Jeddah and Sudan at the Stade Rumer Hajia in Garoua. The Nigerian Football Federation appointed Ogwavon as the technical advisor of the Super Eagles on an interim basis after sacking Franco-German Jonathan Raw December 2021. That was the world news from BGI TV, but before we go, a quick recap of the headlines. Robert Kill's colleague as a Amotekun Corps rescued 17 victims in Ondo. Amotekun Corps seizes 200 cows in Ondo. Were also brought to you why Nigeria has leaders seeking 19th century cattle grazing route, or Osundare. We also brought to you that yes, Oriyomi Hamzat was on a live interactive session interview at BGI TV, telling more update about the mystery surrounding the death of Timothy Adegoke. Boko Haram bandits, Buhari can crush criminal elements. Tinubu, military loyal to Nigeria's democracy, says Defense Star. UK government apologizes to Queen for parties on eve of Prince funeral. And lastly, sports, Gyan's Asamoah Gyan tipped Nigeria to win AFCON 2021, gives reason why Super Eagles improved under Austin Ogwavon, Moses Simon. You can link up on our YouTube channel, Baba Bagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates by pressing on all option. And on Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page so as for you to get updated with our broadcast. And on Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For advertisement of your goods and services and products, coverage of event and function, the phone number streaming on your screen is the direct line to call for bookings. Thank you for watching. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from every nook and crannies of the world you're watching from. I am yours faithfully, Morire Rebila Lawal.